What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. So if you've been following the Fani Willis case, you guys know that she is going after Trump, essentially for trying to overthrow the election in Fulton County, Georgia. And she has been under a lot of speculation after people were digging into her personal background and she was dating her co-counsel, Nathan Wade. So after she was on trial and it was just messy for all the world to see, it says that Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has accepted the resignation of Nathan Wade, her top special prosecutor in former President Donald Trump's election interference case. After a Georgia judge made Wade stepping down, it was a condition of allowing Fani Willis to continue on the case. The decision bolsters chances that 15 defendants, including former President Donald Trump, will face trial in Georgia after attempting to overthrow the 2020 election result. In a 23-page ruling that followed hours of dramatic courtroom testimony last month, child, they had her father on trial and everything, and she came up with that brilliant slogan that has been floating all up and down my timeline, that a man is not a plan, but a companion. Okay, say that, Fanny. Yes. Fulton Superior Judge Scott McAfee ruled that Willis, in her romantic relationship with Wade, the top prosecutor that she hired, created the appearance of a conflict of interest, but did not require her disqualification. Because the people who were trying her, and they were, I mean that literally and figuratively, okay? She was winking and she was like, "You tried it." They were married, okay? So they couldn't completely throw Fanny under the bus, or they were looking at a major lawsuit. So the judge was right. McAfee wrote, "An outsider could reasonably think that the district attorney is not exercising her independent professional judgment totally free of any compromising influence. As long as Wade remains on the case, this unnecessary perception will persist." McAfee gave prosecutors a choice. If Wade does not resign from the case, then Fani Willis must step aside and refer the prosecution to the prosecuting attorney's counsel for reassignment. And of course, we don't want that because one, she did all the work, okay? Two, we need to keep course. So I'm glad that Nathan decided to step aside. So Willis, in a letter accepting Wade's resignation, said that she complimented him on his professionalism and his integrity. Let's go ahead and here is the letter. I know it's really small print. I will read it to you. So the letter reads, "Dear District Attorney Willis, the furtherance of the rule of law and democracy is and always has been the North Star of our combined efforts in the prosecution of those who are alleged to have attempted to overthrow the results of Georgia's 2020 presidential election. Our team is dedicated to ensuring that Fulton County jury and a Fulton County courtroom renders a true and just verdict in this case, as directed by the order today of the state of Georgia versus Donald John Trump. I hereby offer my resignation effective immediately as special prosecutor of the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. Although the court found the defendants failed to meet their burden of proving the district attorney acquired an actual conflict of interest, I am offering my resignation in the interest of democracy, in the dedication to the American public, and to move this case forward as quickly as possible." Okay, thank you. Like somebody needs to step in and be the adult in the room. "I am proud of the work our team has accomplished in investigating, indicting, and litigating this case, seeking justice for the people of Georgia and the United States, and being part of the effort to ensure that the rule of law and democracy are preserved has been the honor of a lifetime. I am sure that the case and the team will be in good hands moving forward and justice will be served. You, the team on the case, and the entire office have my prayers for your safety and your success in the pursuit of justice. Respectfully, Nathan Wade. I know that's right. So the decision marks a significant turning point in the multi-year long quest to investigate efforts to undermine the 2020 election result in Georgia. Willis, who was the first Black woman elected district attorney in Fulton County, took office just days before the January 6th attack in 2021 on the U.S. Capitol. Though appeals are expected, prosecutors and the judge can turn their focus back on moving this case forward, okay, and moving it to trial. Earlier this week, Judge McAfee squashed 6 counts of the indictment, though 35 still remain. Whew, that's a lot. I mean, Donald Trump in total has 91 indictments, so I can't keep track, but I'm hoping that because they have them on tape in Georgia, you know what I mean? Like, it's different than just hearsay or all the other stuff. They actually have Donald Trump on tape asking the Secretary of State, I believe at that time, to find him the votes that he needed, like just make them materialize out of thin air. And of course, we know that elections and more importantly, democracy doesn't work like that. So known for her sharp courtroom skills and affinity for deploying Georgia's racketeering law to prosecute complex webs of criminal activity, Willis guided the case through months of investigation by a special investigative panel to a grand jury, which handed up a sweeping indictment of 19 people last August. I don't know, she don't play. The case focuses on efforts by Trump and his allies to turn over Georgia's 2020 election results by pressuring state officials and election workers. Y'all remember Ruby Freeman and the other worker, I think her name was Shay, but they sued Rudy Giuliani for millions and they won. Because they were, attempting to overthrow democracy, pretty much. Well, this article is really long, and I will put it in the description box if you guys want to read it. But I'm really glad. It says, though she's likely to remain on the case, the allegations could still leave lasting damage. Georgia Republicans have initiated several avenues to investigate Willis. See, and that's the thing, right? Y'all going after her because she is dating someone when this man literally tried to overthrow American democracy in and of itself. Like just today, I heard Mike Pence say that he was not going to endorse Donald Trump. And I'm like, I should hope not, because he definitely put your life in danger on the Capitol. If you guys remember, Mike Pence was scared to get in the car with the Secret Service. And the people that were storming the Capitol, the insurrectionists, they definitely brought a noose on the lawn and was saying, saying what they wanted to do to Mike Pence. I'm not going to repeat it because of the YouTube guidelines. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, I should hope not. And the fact that he is the Republican front runner is just, it tells me what I need to know, everything I need to know about the Republican Party. But they're digging into Fani Willis and her, relationship situation when we have a much bigger problem on our hands. But I'm glad that she is up to the task. It says the Georgia Republicans are also implementing a new oversight council with the power to remove elected prosecutors for misconduct. It's not funny, but they're just creating laws because they're mad that she's basically above reproach. I would say that, again, this isn't against the law to date your co-counsel, but what they did was, and I'm glad that he resigned, he, stepped forward and was the adult in the room. But it was the appearance, right, of a conflict of interest. But now they're just creating stuff just to create things because they didn't like the fact that they were together. I'm gonna link this in the description box, but you guys let me know your thoughts on Fani Willis, Nathan Wade, in this whole case. I'm glad that she is staying on the case, that she didn't step down. I'm glad that he did, put in his resignation. But I'm looking forward to seeing, if this is going to go forward. Because again, they got him on tape, so they can try to appeal it. They can, make up laws to try to go after, Fani Willis, but the truth is on literally on tape. So with that being said, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk with you in the next video. Take care, aces. Bye.